This is our fifth video in our series on eschatology. In a previous video, I quickly explained three different views which Christians hold with regard to the millennium, or the 1,000-year reign of Christ, which is found in Revelation chapter 20. In this video, I'm going to further explain the amillennial view. Now, the word amillennial literally means no millennium, but the amillennialist does believe in a millennial reign. What they reject is a literal millennial kingdom that takes place here on earth, like the premillennial or post-millennial view teaches. So on the amillennial view, we are presently living in the millennial kingdom, which takes place between the first and the second coming of Christ. So amillennialists interpret the 1,000 years of the millennium figuratively. So on the amillennial view, the millennium describes the present reign of Christ in heaven along with believers who have died. Amillennialists would argue that the scene depicted in Revelation 20, which mentions the millennium, is a heavenly scene. Christ then returns at the second coming after this heavenly reign. Now, this millennial kingdom is characterized by both suffering for the gospel as well as the advance of the gospel. One of the reasons the gospel is able to advance is based on the amillennial view that Satan is currently bound, as described in Revelation 20, verse 2. But he is bound in a very specific way, as described in verse 3, so that he might not deceive the nations any longer. Satan, however, is not powerless, and he still persecutes the church. Just before the return of Christ, Satan will be released one final time. He will deceive the nations, persecution will increase, and this then will culminate in the Battle of Armageddon. So, unlike the premillennial view, which interprets Revelation chapter 19 and 20 chronologically, the amillennial view believes that Revelation chapter 20 is a recapitulation or a representing of the events described in Revelation chapter 19. So Christians now are awaiting the second coming, at which time the resurrection will occur, the final judgment, and the eternal state. In our next video on eschatology, I'm going to be discussing how my own view has changed over the years.